Have you ever felt a sudden wave of energy rising from deep within your spine? A warmth that starts at your tailbone and slowly travels upward, as if something ancient inside you just woke up? Most people think it's just adrenaline, or maybe just an emotional rush after meeting someone who touches their soul. But what if that surge, that tremor in your chest, is actually life itself? Remembering who it is. This is the beginning of Kundalini awakening. The sleeping serpent. There's an ancient Sanskrit word that has echoed through centuries, Kundalini. It means coiled one. Like a serpent resting peacefully at the base of your spine, it lies dormant, waiting, watching, breathing with you, until the moment your soul is ready. Most people live their entire lives without ever feeling it. And yet, when it awakens, it changes everything. Your emotions, your thoughts, your perception of reality, even the rhythm of your heartbeat. Because Kundalini is not just energy, it is consciousness in motion. It's the river that flows between your human self and your divine essence. And when it rises, you no longer see the world as it is, you see it as you are. When the twin flame appears. Sometimes this awakening doesn't happen through meditation or spiritual practice. Sometimes it happens the moment you meet your twin flame. That single glance, that strange magnetic pull, that feeling that time just stopped. Your whole body reacts. Heart pounding, heat in your spine, eyes trembling with tears that seem to come from nowhere. You try to explain. Illogically, maybe it's just chemistry. But deep inside something whispers, no, this is a recognition. This is energy remembering energy. Twin flame connections are not ordinary love stories. They are energetic activations, designed to awaken the sleeping serpent. The intensity between two mirror souls becomes so strong, it ignites the very core of your being. The divine feminine and the divine masculine within you, polarities that have been separated for lifetimes, begin to merge, to spiral, to dance. That dance is Kundalini, the body as the conduit. You might notice it in your body first. A tingling sensation along the spine, a pulsing in the lower belly, goosebumps for no reason. Your heart races when you think of them, not out of fear or excitement, but because something is being activated. Your body becomes the temple, the spine the sacred channel. Every breath you take becomes a prayer, every heartbeat a drumbeat of awakening. It's the universe saying, now, you are ready to feel what you truly are. But here's the thing, Kundalini doesn't rise just because you want it to. It rises when your soul has prepared your body to receive it. And once it begins, there is no going back to sleep. The shaking, the heat, the tears. Some nights you might wake up trembling. Your chest might feel like it's burning. You might cry without knowing why. That's not madness, that's purification. The old energy, the stored pain, the buried memories are being released so your body can hold more light. People often say, I feel like I'm falling apart. But the truth is, you're not falling apart. You're falling into alignment. The rising of Kundalini is like a river finally breaking through a dam. It flows, it shakes, it cleanses, until every cell of your being remembers the rhythm of Source. The moment of recognition. In the presence of your twin flame, this process accelerates. They are your mirror, and mirrors don't lie. You see in them everything you've ever loved, and everything you've ever feared. They trigger your highest joy and your deepest wounds. Because the energy that rises between you is sacred fire. Not meant to burn you but to refine you. You might even feel physical sensations. A burning at the heart chakra. Pressure at the crown of your head. Vibrations in your hands or feet. Pulsing at the base of your spine. Each one is the energy saying, I am moving. I am rising. I am transforming you. The language of energy, Kundalini, doesn't speak in words. It speaks in sensations, synchronicities, symbols, and dreams. You start seeing repeating numbers 1111, 2222, as if the universe itself is whispering confirmations. You might start feeling your twin flame's emotions even when they're far away. You might sense them thinking of you. You might dream of them, not as a fantasy but as a shared reality beyond time. That's because Kundalini is the bridge between the physical and the astral. When it rises, the walls between worlds grow thin. You start to remember that love is not something you find, it's something you awaken to. The importance of grounding. But here lies the sacred warning. When the energy awakens too fast, it can overwhelm your system. The body unprepared may feel anxious, dizzy, or emotionally unstable. Grounding becomes your anchor. Walk barefoot on the earth. Breathe deeply, slowly. Eat grounding foods, root vegetables, warm soups, herbal teas. Surround yourself with stillness, because the energy that rises from the base must also be balanced by the energy that connects you to the earth. Heaven and earth meet inside your body. Without grounding, you risk floating, lost between dimensions of thought and emotion. With grounding, you become the channel through which light moves safely. The awakening of awareness. As Kundalini continues its journey upward, it moves through each chakra, each gate of consciousness. At the root, it awakens safety and survival. At the sacral, it stirs creativity and passion. At the solar plexus, it ignites power and purpose. At the heart, it blossoms into compassion and unconditional love. At the throat, it opens expression and truth. At the third eye, it awakens intuition. And finally, at the crown, it merges you with the divine. Each chakra is a step in remembering your true self. Not the personality you built, but the soul you've always been. The moment of unity. When the energy finally rises all the way to the crown, you feel it, a union of heaven and earth within your being. It's as if your consciousness expands beyond your body, yet you've never felt more present, more alive. In that silence, you realize the serpent was never something external. It was you waiting to awaken. The twin flame didn't give you this awakening. They triggered what was already within you. Because true love at its highest vibration is not about possession. It's about remembrance. You are remembering yourself as energy, as light, as infinite consciousness. You are remembering that your body is not a cage. It's a temple of awakening. So if you're feeling that rising energy, that heat, that trembling, don't fear it. Honor it. You are not breaking down. You are breaking open. Let it rise with gentleness. Let it cleanse you, transform you, rebirth you. Because every vibration, every tear, every spark of fire inside you is the universe reminding you, you are alive. You are divine. You are awakening. And if this message resonates with you, if you felt this energy rising, or you've experienced a twin flame awakening, share your story in the comments. You're not alone on this journey. Subscribe for more messages like this. To remember, to heal, and to rise together in love and light. When Kundalini awakens, it doesn't simply rise in isolation. It moves in harmony, in rhythm, in a sacred dance. And nowhere is that dance more profound than in the presence of your twin flame. This is not just a meeting of two hearts. It is the merging of two energetic universes, two halves of one cosmic breath. The mirror and the serpent. Imagine standing before a mirror that reflects not just your face, but your soul, your fears, your desires, your divine essence. That mirror is your twin flame. And when the mirror meets the serpent, when the reflection meets the rising life force, something extraordinary happens. The energy begins to spiral. In Sanskrit, they call this spiral Shakti, the feminine creative force. And its counterpart, Shiva, represents stillness, consciousness, the observer. When the twin flame connection ignites, Shakti and Shiva begin their sacred dance within and between both souls. She rises, he receives. She flows, he grounds. And together, they weave the fabric of divine union. This dance is not about romance, it's about remembrance. The remembrance of your original wholeness, before the illusion of separation. The magnetic pull. First, the energy feels magnetic, intoxicating even. You feel drawn to your twin flame like gravity itself is pulling you home. Every look, every breath, every thought about them sends waves of energy up your spine. Feels divine and terrifying. Because this connection doesn't simply comfort you. It disassembles you. The Kundalini energy starts cleansing both souls simultaneously, burning away illusions, trauma, and ego identities that can no longer exist in the presence of truth. You begin to realize, it's not your twin flame that's awakening you. It's the energy they mirror. Back to you, the part of yourself you had forgotten to love. The push and pull, the polarities of energy. As Kundalini rises, it doesn't move in a straight line. It spirals like two serpents, winding around the spine, known as Ida and Pingla. Ida, the lunar current, flows on the left, feminine, emotional, intuitive. Pingla, the solar current flows on the right, masculine, active, logical. When you meet your twin flame, their energy activates the polarity within you that has been asleep. If you embody more of the divine feminine essence, your masculine channel begins to awaken, calling for grounding, focus, and stability. If you carry the divine masculine essence, your feminine channel opens, calling for surrender, compassion, and emotional release. And so begins the sacred push and pull, the twin flame dance. This isn't punishment. It's purification. It's energy-seeking balance through love, separation, and reunion. When separation feels like death, there often comes a moment when the intensity becomes too much. One soul runs, the other chases. The energy becomes chaotic. Love turns into longing, clarity turns into confusion. But separation in the twin flame journey isn't the end. It's the pause in the music. A moment for both serpents to coil inward, to learn individually what they couldn't while consumed by the fire of union. During this phase, Kundalini doesn't disappear. It works silently, rearranging your energy system, aligning your chakras, forcing you to release attachments, fears, and wounds you didn't even know you carried. Your twin flame might be far away physically, but energetically they're still dancing within you. Because the serpent now moves through both bodies as one consciousness. You may feel their emotions, their pain, even their joy. Because energy knows no distance. It only knows connection. The alignment of the chakras. When Kundalini energy merges with the twin flame frequency, each chakra becomes a portal of mirrored transformation. Root chakra. You learn to feel safe without possession. You ground love into reality. Sacral chakra. Passion turns into creative flow, no longer attachment but expression. Solar plexus. Power transforms into purpose. You stop controlling love and start embodying it. Heart chakra. The twin hearts sync, pulsating with the same frequency of unconditional love. Throat chakra. You learn to speak your truth fearlessly, or to stay silent when silence carries truth. Third eye. You see beyond illusion. You begin to understand that everything is energy. Crown chakra. Union becomes not just emotional but cosmic, the merging of divine feminine and divine masculine in pure awareness. In this stage, your energy body becomes a bridge between heaven and earth. You begin to live not for love but as love, the ecstasy and the purge. Kundalini twin flame union is both heaven and hell. Ecstasy and purge, expansion and surrender. One day you may feel bliss, energy flooding every cell, love radiating like sunlight from your chest. The next day you may feel exhaustion, tears, even grief. Because true union is not comfort, it's evolution. And evolution requires death, the death of everything you thought you were. You'll find yourself asking, why do I feel so much? Why can't I just move on? The answer is simple. You were never meant to move on. You were meant to move through, becoming the vessel of the dance. With time, you start to understand that the energy itself is the teacher. You stop fighting the sensations, the emotions, the memories. You let them rise, flow, and release. Breath becomes your anchor. Presence becomes your medicine. Surrender becomes your power. Because the Kundalini force doesn't belong to your twin flame. It belongs to you. It's your life force, your divinity, your bridge to source. When you honor it through meditation, creativity, grounding, or silence, it stops burning and begins to bloom. You become the vessel. You become the dance. You become the temple where love learns to move. The true union. Eventually, you begin to see your twin flame not as the one who completes you, but as the reflection that showed you were never incomplete. The serpent's dance now stabilizes. It no longer crashes through your body in waves of chaos. Instead, it flows gently, up and down like an eternal breath. This is sacred union, a state of consciousness where you realize, I am both Shiva and Shakti. I am both the lover and the beloved. I am the energy and the awareness watching it rise. You may or may not reunite with your twin flame in the physical, but the real reunion happens inside you. Because the purpose of this connection was never romance. It was remembrance of your divine nature, living in the energy of union. When the Kundalini twin flame energy stabilizes, your outer world begins to shift. Relationships become more authentic. Your voice carries truth and calm. Synchronicities multiply. You attract experiences that reflect your inner alignment. You begin to live from your heart, from a frequency of peace, not need. You no longer chase love because you are love. You no longer seek signs because you are the sign. Your life becomes an offering, a dance of energy, in motion, grounded in the beauty of being human. Kundalini awakening through the twin flame journey is not an easy path. It demands courage, humility, and surrender. It strips away illusions until only truth remains. But once you taste that truth, once you feel the sacred serpent move through your spine, once you see yourself mirrored in another soul, you realize there's no greater love than the one that awakens you. Because love that burns away your pain is not cruelty. It's alchemy. It's the fire that turns lead into gold, ego into essence, and two souls into one vibration. So breathe deeply. Let the dance continue. Trust the rhythm even when you don't understand it. Because your awakening is not chaos. It's choreography. You are not just meeting your twin flame. You are meeting yourself in motion, in energy, in divine remembrance. And your body, your breath, your heartbeat, they are the rhythm of that sacred dance. The awakening of Kundalini is not always a serene ascent. It is also a fire. It is also a storm. When the life force within you rises, it does not ask for permission. It does not wait until you are ready, comfortable, or prepared. It moves, fierce, unstoppable, seeking to dissolve everything that no longer serves your higher self. And when your twin flame enters the picture, this fire accelerates. Their presence is like striking flint to stone. Sparks ignite, energy surges, and you may feel the first tremors of chaos. The fire within. Physical symptoms. The first signs are often physical. Some feel heat radiating from the spine, sometimes starting at the base of the pelvis. The sensation may climb upward in waves, tingling, burning, pulsating, as if your body is being rewired. Other symptoms can include trembling, shaking, or involuntary muscle spasms, pressure or tightness in the head, chest, or solar plexus, restlessness or sudden energy bursts in the arms or legs, changes in appetite, sleep, or digestion. For many, these symptoms are frightening. You may wonder, am I losing control? Am I ill? And yet this is not illness. It is your body purging old energy, releasing blockages, and learning to carry higher vibrations. Every pulse, every tremor, every hot flash is the serpent uncoiling. The emotional storm. Kundalini awakening is as much emotional as it is physical. The intensity of feeling can be overwhelming. Sadness, fear, rage, joy, and ecstasy, often within the same hour. You may find yourself crying without explanation, experiencing sudden fear or anxiety, feeling immense love for strangers, nature, or life itself, having memories or trauma surface in ways that feel urgent, unavoidable, and raw. Twin flame. Connections amplify this storm. Your mirror soul reflects both your wounds and your potential for love. Every interaction can trigger past pain, but also accelerate healing. You may experience moments where you feel torn apart emotionally, only to emerge moments later in a state of deep clarity. It is the alchemy of the fire and the storm, burning away false identities and awakening the true self. The mental turbulence. Your thoughts may become erratic, circular, or intense. The mind, accustomed to logic and control, struggles to comprehend what your body and energy system are experiencing. Some common mental symptoms include heightened intuition, knowing things before they happen, difficulty concentrating, as your awareness expands beyond ordinary perception, recurring thoughts about your purpose, life, or destiny, feeling out of sync with society, work, or relationships. The challenge here is to observe without judgment. Your mind is part of the storm, not the master. The fire is not meant to be tamed. It is meant to transform. Energy overload. The danger of resistance. The real danger comes when the rising energy meets resistance. Resistance can take many forms. Fear of the sensations, attempting to control or suppress the experience, overthinking or clinging to old ways of life. When resistance occurs, Kundalini energy can create intense physical and emotional discomfort, insomnia or disturbed sleep, panic attacks or anxiety spikes, emotional outbursts, or depressive episodes. Feeling disconnected from reality. The universe does not punish you. It simply mirrors what is unaligned within you. And the fire intensifies until you surrender, accept, and integrate. Grounding, the anchor in the storm. Grounding is essential. It is the anchor that allows the rising energy to flow safely through your body and consciousness. Some effective grounding practices include walking barefoot on the earth. Feel the texture of soil, grass, or sand beneath your feet. Imagine your energy flowing into the earth like roots of a tree. Deep breathing exercises. Inhale slowly through your nose, fill your belly, and exhale fully through your mouth. Count your breath to maintain focus. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 6. Physical movement. Yoga, qigong, or gentle stretching can help disperse excess energy. Dancing or shaking your body is a natural way to release tension. Hydration and nutrition. Drink water, herbal teas, and eat grounding foods like root vegetables, nuts, and whole grains. Avoid stimulants or excess sugar, which can amplify energy overload. Meditation and visualization. Visualize energy flowing from the crown of your head down to your feet and into the earth. Imagine a golden cord anchoring your energy to the ground. Journaling and emotional release. Write down your thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Allow the words to flow without judgment, releasing trapped energy from your mind and heart. Integration, making peace with the fire. The ultimate goal of Kundalini awakening is integration, allowing the fire and the storm to coexist with your human life. Integration is not instantaneous. Comes through patience with yourself in your journey, awareness of energy cycles, noticing when you are highly activated and when you need rest, compassion for your body, mind, and soul. Your twin flame may continue to act as a mirror, sometimes intensifying the fire. But through grounding and self-care, you can experience their presence without being consumed by it. Integration allows you to feel ecstasy without losing yourself, love without dependency, experience clarity within chaos, move through life with a heart that is awake and a body that is aligned. The power of surrender. Surrender is the key. Not resignation, not giving up, but a deep conscious yielding to the energy, trusting that your body, your soul, and your twin flame are moving in divine harmony. Surrender allows Kundalini to flow naturally. It rises, spirals, and cleanses without creating unnecessary suffering. It teaches you the art of being both active and passive, loving and observing. It allows you to hold the fire without being burned. When you surrender, you realize the storm was never your enemy. It was your guide. The fire was never meant to destroy you. It was your path to freedom. Your body as the temple. Every breath, every pulse, every sensation becomes sacred. Your body is no longer just a human vessel. It is a temple where energy, consciousness, and love converge. A temple where the serpent dances, the fire purifies, and your heart opens fully. Every ache, every tear, every tremor is a message. You are alive. You are awakening. You are ready to embody your full power. The fire will rise. The storm will blow. And you may feel like you are at the edge of everything you know. But remember, you are not alone. You are not losing yourself. You are being reborn in light and love. Ground yourself. Breathe. Move. Honor your journey. Let the storm guide you to the stillness within. Because when Kundalini rises through the twin flame connection, it is not just energy awakening. It is your soul remembering its infinite nature. It is your heart learning the language of love beyond words. It is your body becoming the temple of awakening. And if this chapter resonates with you, if the fire within you has begun to rise, share your experience in the comments below. Subscribe to explore the next stages of awakening, the dance, the union, and the light that follows the storm. The journey of Kundalini awakening is a spiral. It does not move randomly. It ascends step by step, chakra by chakra, like a river of light, seeking balance, alignment, and illumination. When your twin flame enters your life, this journey often accelerates. The energy surges, spins, and sometimes overwhelms, as your body, mind, and spirit are invited to expand beyond ordinary limits. To navigate this safely, we must understand the chakras, the sacred energy centers within your body, and how each one interacts with the rising Kundalini. Root chakra, the foundation of energy. The root chakra, or Muladhara, sits at the base of your spine. It is the foundation of your physical existence, security, and connection to the earth. When Kundalini first awakens, it often begins here. You may feel warmth or pressure at the base of the spine, a pull towards grounding practices, like walking barefoot or spending time in nature, emotional release around fear, scarcity, or survival instincts. The twin flame connection can intensify these sensations. You may feel sudden urgency, anxiety, or the need for stability when interacting with your mirror soul. Grounding practice. Visualize roots growing from your tailbone into the earth, anchoring your energy. Say silently, I am safe. I am grounded. I am supported. Physical movement like gentle squats, leg stretches, or even walking helps dissipate excess energy. Sacral chakra, the river of emotions. Above the root lies the sacral chakra, Svadhisthana, located just below the navel. This center governs creativity, passion, pleasure, and emotional expression. As Kundalini rises through the sacral chakra, emotions often surge. Heightened sensitivity to love, desire, or connection. Waves of longing or intimacy triggered by your twin flame. Spontaneous tears or bursts of creative inspiration. The energy here can feel like a tidal wave. Your body may move spontaneously, hips swaying, hands gesturing, or even shaking. Grounding. Practice. Engage in creative activities, painting, dancing, writing, or music. Visualize a warm orange light at your lower abdomen, flowing in gentle spirals. Allow emotions to be expressed without judgment, knowing that each wave is a release and a blessing. Solar plexus, power and purpose. The solar plexus chakra, Manipura, is located just above the navel and governs personal power, self-esteem, and transformation. As Kundalini passes through this center, you may experience a surge of confidence or personal strength, sudden clarity about your life's purpose, occasional feelings of tension, anxiety, or inner conflict as old beliefs are challenged. In a twin flame connection, the solar plexus often reflects energetic mirroring. You feel empowered when your twin flame shines, and challenged when their energy exposes your limitations. Grounding practice. Focus on core strengthening exercises, like yoga poses, boat pose, plank, or abdominal breathing. Visualize a radiant yellow sun in your solar plexus, spinning clockwise, radiating confidence and balance. Speak affirmations. I am powerful. I am aligned. I am in my purpose. Heart chakra, the portal of love. The heart chakra, Anahata, at the center of the chest, is the gateway to unconditional love, compassion, and empathy. Kundalini energy here can be intensely moving. A deep sense of love and unity with your twin flame, life, or even the universe. Healing of past emotional wounds, sometimes bringing grief or forgiveness to the surface. A sense of expanded consciousness, feeling others' emotions as your own. This is often the most profound and challenging stage in a twin flame journey. The mirror effect of love and pain can be intense, heartache and ecstasy intertwined. Grounding practice. Practice heart-centered breathing. Inhale deeply, imagining green light filling your chest. Exhale, releasing tension. Engage in compassionate acts, giving without expectation, self-love, and nurturing relationships. Visualize a green or rose-colored sphere in your chest, expanding and contracting with each breath. Throat chakra, the voice of truth. The throat chakra, Vishuddha, governs communication, self-expression, and authenticity. As Kundalini reaches this center, you may feel the urge to speak truths that have long been suppressed. Dreams and visions may inspire you to write, speak, or sing. Physical sensations may include tightness in the throat, tingling, or sudden coughing. In the twin flame journey, the throat chakra helps you express what the heart feels. Miscommunication or suppression here can create frustration and energy blockages. Grounding practice. Practice conscious speaking. Share your thoughts gently and clearly. Sing, hum, or chant to open the vocal cords. Visualize a vibrant blue light spinning in your throat, harmonizing expression with energy flow. Third eye, the seat of intuition. The third eye chakra, Ajna, located between the eyebrows, governs intuition, insight, and inner vision. When Kundalini ascends here, You may experience vivid dreams, visions, or psychic impressions. Sudden clarity about life, patterns, karmic lessons, and spiritual purpose. Moments of disorientation, as your perception of reality shifts. Your twin flame may act as a catalyst, revealing hidden truths about yourself and your connection. Grounding practice. Meditate with closed eyes, focusing on the point between the eyebrows. Visualize an indigo light pulsing gently. Journal your insights, dreams, and intuitive nudges for clarity and integration. Crown chakra union with the divine. Finally, the crown chakra Sahasrara, at the top of the head, represents unity with divine consciousness. As Kundalini reaches the crown, you may feel bliss, oneness, and deep peace. The sense of separation dissolves. You understand the interconnectedness of all life. Spiritual experiences become natural, accessible, and integrated into daily life. In a twin flame awakening, this stage may feel like merging with the universal flow, recognizing that your connection is part of a cosmic dance. Grounding practice. Visualize violet or white light flowing down from the crown into your spine and into the earth. Practice gratitude for your human experience and the divine energy within you. Balance this high vibration with daily grounding, connection with nature, mindful presence, and body care. Integration. Living fully in Kundalini energy. Ascending through the chakras is not about rushing to the top. It is about integration, balancing each energy center, embracing sensations, and allowing the twin flame connection to refine rather than overwhelm you. Integration includes regular meditation and mindfulness practices, journaling emotional and physical experiences, movement and grounding exercises daily, observing your reactions to your twin flame without attachment or fear. As you integrate, you transform the rising Kundalini energy from a storm into a steady, radiant flow, a current of light moving through every aspect of your being. Kundalini awakening through twin flame energy is a sacred journey. It challenges, purifies, and illuminates. Each chakra is a doorway, an invitation to expand, heal, and embody your highest self. Ground yourself, honor your experiences, and trust the process. Your body is your temple, your energy your guide, and your connection your mirror. With patience, surrender, and conscious practice, the fire rises not as chaos but as clarity, love, and divine remembrance. Step into your power, breathe in the light, and feel the energy flow. You are safe. You are supported. You are awakening. And your body, your soul, your heart, they are ready to rise. The journey of awakening is not linear. It is not a smooth path of bliss and illumination. There are storms. There are shadows. There are moments when the fire within burns so fiercely that you feel as though you might dissolve entirely. This is the dark night of the soul. And when a twin flame is involved, the intensity can feel amplified beyond what words can describe. The mirror of the twin flame. Your twin flame is not just another person. They are your mirror, reflecting the deepest layers of your soul, your wounds, and your unhealed shadows. When you first meet your twin flame, the energy is magnetic, intoxicating, and transformative. But soon triggers emerge. Small words, subtle gestures, or even their absence can ignite powerful emotional reactions within you. These triggers are not random. They are energetic reminders, pointing to unresolved fears, attachments, or karmic patterns. Perhaps you feel jealousy or insecurity that you never noticed before. Perhaps old wounds from family, past relationships, or childhood resurface. Perhaps the pain of abandonment, betrayal, or rejection emerges with startling clarity. Every trigger is a portal to self-awareness. The challenge lies not in blaming the other, but in facing what the energy exposes within you. The dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul is a spiritual crucible, a period of intense emotional and spiritual purification. During this phase you may experience overwhelming sadness or grief without clear reason, anxiety, restlessness, or existential despair, feeling disconnected from friends, family, or even your spiritual practices, replaying past traumas or relational patterns over and over. Your body may respond with physical symptoms as well: fatigue, headaches, or digestive issues, heart palpitations or chest tightness, sleep disturbances, or vivid, unsettling dreams. It is normal to feel that the world is collapsing, because the truth is parts of your old self are dying. Your ego, your attachments, and your illusions are being stripped away to make room for a higher, more authentic version of yourself. Kundalini and the amplification of triggers. Kundalini energy amplifies everything, including pain. When this energy rises during a twin flame encounter, emotional reactions can be extreme. What would normally be a minor annoyance may feel unbearable. Moments of separation may trigger profound loneliness or despair. Old insecurities may surface as if you are reliving your past mistakes in real time. The purpose is not to punish you. It is to catalyze transformation. The energy is intense because the stakes are high. Your awakening, your soul's alignment, and your ability to embody higher love are all in play. Recognizing your triggers. The first step in transforming pain into power is awareness. Ask yourself, what is this reaction really about? Is this emotion mine? Or is it a mirror of my twin flames energy? Which old wound is being triggered here? Recognizing your triggers allows you to respond consciously rather than react unconsciously. Examples of common twin flame triggers: abandonment fears, feeling panic when they are distant, control issues, wanting to manage their actions or emotions, jealousy and comparison, feeling threatened by their interactions with others, self-worth doubts, believing you are not enough for them or the connection. Each trigger is a doorway, a chance to see yourself more clearly, to heal and to reclaim your power. Transforming pain into power. Transformation requires action. Awareness alone is not enough. Embrace the emotions. Feel without judgment. Cry, scream, or journal. Know that emotional release is a form of energy alchemy. Anchor yourself in the present. Grounding practices such as walking barefoot, deep breathing, or mindful movement are essential. Anchor your energy in your body rather than being swept away by emotional waves. Set energetic boundaries. Recognize that your twin flame is a mirror, not your savior. Protect your energy while allowing the connection to exist. Visualize a golden bubble or cord that allows energy exchange safely. Meditation and inner dialogue. Use meditation to observe the rising energy and triggers without attachment. Ask your inner self, what am I learning from this? What am I being asked to release? Shadow work. Engage consciously with unresolved traumas and fears. Identify patterns in past relationships that mirror current triggers. Transform reactive energy into conscious choice and empowerment. The role of forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about condoning behavior. It is about releasing yourself from the grip of old pain. In the twin flame journey, forgiveness is twofold. Forgive your twin flame for the triggers they reflect. Forgive yourself for the ways you have resisted growth, clung to fear, or denied your own power. Forgiveness opens the door for energy to flow freely. It transforms heartache into wisdom, suffering into clarity, and separation into inner unity. Integration, the alchemy of pain. True transformation occurs when you integrate the lessons of the dark night of the soul into your daily life. Integration includes recognizing emotional surges as energy, not reality, balancing high Kundalini frequencies with grounding practices, honoring your twin flame connection without losing yourself in it, living consciously from love rather than fear. Through integration, the fire of awakening is no longer destructive. It becomes a source of empowerment, a flame that lights your path, strengthens your heart, and deepens your connection to life, love, and your higher self. The gift of the dark night. The dark night of the soul, though painful, is a sacred gift. It reveals your deepest wounds so they can heal, purifies emotional and energetic patterns, strengthens your resilience and spiritual maturity, prepares you to meet your twin flame in a higher vibrational alignment. Without this process, the energy of union can overwhelm, fracture, or distort. With conscious engagement, it transforms into profound wisdom, self-love, and empowerment. Living through the storm. Living through the twin flame dark night requires patience, presence, and faith. Practical strategies include daily grounding, walking, meditation, nature immersion, energy release, dance, movement, breathwork, or creative expression. spiritual support, mentorship, energy healing, or supportive community. Mindful reflection. Journaling triggers, insights, and breakthroughs. Remember, every challenge is temporary. Every trigger is a lesson. Every storm is shaping you into a vessel capable of holding the highest vibration of love. The twin flame journey is not for the faint of heart. It is for the courageous, the seekers, the souls willing to face their deepest shadows. Triggers arise. Pain surfaces. The dark night arrives. And yet, within the storm, within the fire, you discover your true power. You realize that the pain was never meant to break you. It was meant to awaken you. Rise with the energy. Embrace the lessons. Transform your suffering into clarity, love, and inner strength. Your twin flame may reflect your shadows, but your light is eternal. Your soul is whole. Your body is the temple. Your heart is the vessel. After the fire of awakening and the storm of the dark night, a new stage begins. A stage of stillness. A stage of union. A stage where the rising Kundalini energy can be fully embodied without fear, without chaos, without overwhelm. In the journey of the twin flame and Kundalini awakening, this is the moment when the storm begins to settle, when your energy flows with grace, when your body, mind, and soul align, and bliss becomes a natural state, rather than an occasional spark. The art of stillness. Stillness is not merely physical. It is energetic, emotional, and spiritual. In stillness, you allow Kundalini energy to circulate smoothly through all chakras. Create space for clarity, intuition, and conscious choice. Experience connection with your twin flame on a soul level rather than through emotional reactivity. Stillness is a practice. It is not achieved by force. It is cultivated through awareness, patience, and presence. Practical ways to cultivate stillness. Meditation. Sit quietly, focus on your breath. Observe energy sensations. Mindful breathing. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly, and notice subtle movements in the body. Gentle movement. Yoga, Tai Chi, or Qigong can integrate energy flow while maintaining calm awareness. Nature immersion. Be present with trees, water, or open skies. Feel the grounding energy of the earth. Stillness is the space in which union occurs, union with yourself, your energy, and your twin flame. Twin flame union beyond drama. Many seekers focus on the intensity of emotional highs and lows. They mistake drama, obsession, or longing for spiritual connection. True twin flame union is energetic, not obsessive. It occurs in quiet alignment, in mutual resonance, and in shared expansion of consciousness. Signs of union through stillness include feeling deeply connected even during physical separation, experiencing synchronicities and intuitive knowing, shared energetic states of calm, clarity, or bliss rather than constant emotional swings, the ability to love fully without losing self-identity or balance. Stillness allows you to hold the energy without being consumed. It is the key to experiencing Kundalini bliss without overwhelm. Embodying the Kundalini energy safely. At this stage, the Kundalini energy rises and flows with grace. Physical, emotional, and mental symptoms become subtle and manageable. You may experience gentle tingling or warmth along the spine, heightened sensitivity to energy in your environment, deep calm and clarity of mind, moments of ecstatic bliss and unity. However, it is essential to embody the energy consciously. Body awareness. Notice sensations without fear or attachment. Let the body guide the flow. Breath control. Slow rhythmic breathing stabilizes energy. Surges. Grounding techniques. Rooting through feet, connecting with the earth, and consuming grounding foods maintain balance. Energy circulation. Visualize Kundalini spiraling up the spine, passing through each chakra, then descending back to the base, forming a continuous loop. Conscious embodiment prevents overstimulation, burnout, or emotional overwhelm. Your body becomes a temple of light, a vessel capable of holding infinite energy safely. The role of conscious presence. Union through stillness is also about presence. Presence allows you to respond rather than react to your twin flame. Navigate challenging emotions with clarity. Experience intimacy, love, and connection without attachment or fear. Practice presence through active listening in conversations, mindful observation of thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Daily rituals that anchor you in the moment. Tea, journaling, breathwork, or walking meditation. The more present you are, the more Kundalini energy integrates naturally into your being. Bliss without overwhelm. Kundalini bliss is often described as waves of ecstasy, profound clarity, or deep inner peace. But without grounding and presence, this bliss can become chaotic or addictive. To experience bliss sustainably, balance activity and rest. Alternate periods of energetic practice with deep rest. Nutrition and hydration. Nourish your body with water, whole foods, and grounding nutrients. Emotional release. Regularly express emotions through journaling, movement, or conversation. Connection with nature. Spend time outdoors to allow excess energy to dissipate naturally. Energy sharing. Safely share energy with your twin flame or spiritual community without losing your center. Bliss emerges when the mind is quiet, the heart is open, and the body is grounded. Integration, becoming the temple. At this stage, integration is key. Integration means living daily life with high energy without being overwhelmed, allowing Kundalini to enhance creativity, intuition, and compassion, transforming past trauma, fear, or attachment into empowerment. Experiencing twin flame. Connection with joy, clarity, and love. Your body, mind, and soul become aligned instruments of energy and love. The temple is not a place. It is your being. Every breath, thought, and movement radiates consciousness and bliss. The gift of stillness and union. Stillness offers profound gifts. Awareness of your divine nature. Deep compassion for yourself and others. Energetic resilience and stability. The ability to experience love, intimacy, and spiritual union without fear or attachment. Through stillness, Kundalini energy becomes a source of power, wisdom, and joy. Your twin flame is no longer a storm but a reflection of shared harmony. Practical daily practices for blissful integration. Morning meditation. Visualize energy rising from the base to the crown and back. Movement practices. Yoga, Tai Chi, or Qigong to integrate energy. Journaling. Reflect on triggers, insights, and moments of bliss. Grounding rituals. Walk barefoot, connect with nature, or eat root vegetables. Presence practice. Focus fully on daily tasks, washing dishes, preparing meals, or walking, as a meditation in motion. These simple practices ensure that Kundalini energy flows without overwhelm, creating a life of balance, joy, and spiritual connection. Union through stillness is the culmination of the Kundalini journey. It is where fire becomes warmth, storm becomes calm, and energy becomes bliss. Your body is the temple. Your heart is the altar. Your mind is the sanctuary. With grounding, presence, and conscious embodiment, Kundalini energy flows naturally. The twin flame connection becomes a dance of light, love, and awakening, without chaos, without attachment, without fear. Rise in stillness. Breathe in the energy. Feel the bliss. And know that you are fully awake, fully aligned, and fully divine. As the storm of awakening settles and the bliss of stillness begins to flow, a new chapter of your journey emerges. It is the chapter of embodied love, where the energy of your twin flame and the rising Kundalini is integrated into your daily life, not just in meditation or mystical experiences. This is where spiritual awakening meets human experience, where love, energy, and presence manifest in relationships, work, and personal growth. What it means to embody energy. To embody Kundalini and twin flame energy means to live in alignment with your highest self while fully participating in the human world. It is not about escaping reality. It is about bringing your awakened consciousness into every thought, action, and interaction. Embodying energy allows you to respond rather than react to challenges. Cultivate deeper intimacy and trust in your twin flame connection. Move through life with clarity, compassion, and creative flow. Transform ordinary moments into sacred experiences. In essence, your energy becomes your lifestyle. Integrating twin flame energy into relationships. Twin flame connections are mirrors, amplifying both love and shadow. The key to integrating this energy is conscious interaction. Presence over reaction. When your twin flame triggers you, pause before reacting. Observe the energy as it arises. Where is it coming from? Your past? Your fears? Respond with awareness rather than emotion. Energetic boundaries. Connection does not mean fusion. Maintain your energetic integrity. Visualize a golden sphere surrounding your heart, allowing love to flow freely while protecting your center. Respect space and individuality, honoring both your journey and your twin flames. Shared growth practices. Meditate together, exchange energy consciously, or practice mutual reflection. Use the relationship as a laboratory for conscious love, learning, and awakening. Forgiveness and compassion. Past resentments, misunderstandings, or insecurities may surface. Embrace forgiveness, releasing attachments to ego-driven expectations. Through these practices, your twin flame relationship becomes a vehicle for spiritual growth rather than a source of emotional turbulence. Energy integration in daily life. Kundalini and twin flame energy can be subtle or intense, depending on your awakening stage. Without conscious integration, it can cause distraction, restlessness, or mental overwhelm, emotional sensitivity, irritability, or sudden mood swings, physical tension or fatigue. To integrate energy, grounding rituals, morning walks, barefoot grounding, or time in nature. Eating whole, nourishing foods that connect you to your body. Mindful movement, yoga, tai chi, qigong, or even dance can circulate energy while keeping you present. Daily energy checks. Pause several times a day to scan your body and mind. Ask, am I aligned? Am I present? Am I grounded? Creative expression. Channel energy into art, music, writing, or other passions. Creative output grounds the energy while expressing your inner evolution. Integration is not a task, it is a way of being. It turns every action into a sacred practice, balancing spiritual awareness with human responsibilities. Living. Awakened energy does not mean abandoning responsibilities. It means approaching life from a higher frequency. Work. Approach tasks with mindfulness, presence, and intention. See your job as an expression of creativity and service. Family. Bring compassion, patience, and awareness into interactions. Set boundaries when necessary. Health. Listen to your body, nourish it, and maintain daily routines that support vitality. By consciously integrating energy into these areas, you cultivate harmony between spiritual awareness and daily existence. Practical techniques for daily embodiment. Morning alignment. Begin each day with a short meditation, connecting to your body and Kundalini energy. Visualize energy flowing freely, rooting into the earth and expanding through your chakras. Mindful breath work. During moments of stress or emotional intensity, pause and breathe deeply. Anchor your awareness in the present moment, letting energy circulate rather than accumulate. Evening reflection. Review the day, noticing moments where you were aligned or reactive. Journal insights and patterns, tracking your growth and integration. Energy anchoring. Use visualization to anchor Kundalini energy in your body and surroundings. Imagine energy forming a protective, luminous sphere around you, stabilizing your presence. Heart-centered practices. Perform acts of love and compassion in daily life. Simple gestures, kindness to a stranger, patience with a loved one, self-care. Radiate energy and reinforce embodiment. Living in synchronicity with your twin flame. When energy is embodied, synchronicities naturally increase. Shared thoughts, visions, or ideas. Opportunities aligning perfectly with intentions. Harmonious experiences without forcing connection. These synchronicities are signs that your inner and outer realities are aligned, and that Kundalini energy is harmonized with your twin flame connection. It is not about controlling events or forcing outcomes. It is about resonating with the flow of life, letting energy guide and uplift you. Sustaining energy without burnout. Even in the bliss of embodiment, energy can become intense. To prevent burnout, regular grounding. Touch the earth, eat root-based foods, and spend time outdoors. Energy release. Movement, breath work, or creative expression to release excess energy. Boundaries. Protect your personal energy from overextension or emotional entanglement. Community support. Connect with others who understand the journey, energy work, or twin flame dynamics. Sustaining energy is about balance, awareness, and respect for your own limits. The gift of embodied love. When Kundalini and twin flame energy are fully integrated, your life becomes a dance of presence, love, and flow. Relationships are guided by compassion rather than attachment. Spiritual energy enhances creativity, insight, and joy. You experience a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. Embodied love is the ultimate manifestation of awakening, where mystical experiences meet practical reality, and your life becomes a living expression of your highest self. Embodied love is not a destination. It is a continuous practice. It is the art of bringing Kundalini energy into every action, word, and thought, and allowing your twin flame connection to reflect growth rather than chaos. Rise fully into your being. Anchor your energy. Express love consciously, compassionately, and joyfully. Your body is the temple. Your heart is the altar. Your life is the sacred space where Kundalini, awakening, and twin flame energy converge. Live consciously, love consciously, and embody the energy of your awakening in every moment, every breath, every interaction. As your energy stabilizes and love becomes fully embodied, a new horizon appears, the realm of higher consciousness and soul expansion. This is living fully in the fifth dimension, 5D, where duality dissolves, ego boundaries soften, and the reality you experience is no longer dictated solely by the physical world. When Kundalini energy flows in harmony and your twin flame connection resonates at a high frequency, your consciousness expands beyond ordinary perception, allowing you to experience life in a more fluid, luminous, and interconnected way. Understanding 5D consciousness. The fifth dimension is not a physical place. It is a state of being, a vibrational reality where love, compassion, and unity are the primary energies. Fear, judgment, and separation lose their hold. Intuition and inner guidance become stronger than logic alone. Synchronistic events and manifestations occur naturally and effortlessly. In 5D, your twin flame connection becomes a bridge, linking your soul to higher frequencies and expanding your awareness of the universal flow. Living in 5D does not mean leaving the physical world behind. It means bringing higher consciousness into every aspect of life, transforming ordinary experiences into sacred opportunities for growth and joy. Soul expansion through the twin flame connection. The twin flame relationship is a catalyst for profound soul growth. Through this connection, you experience reflection and mirroring. Your twin flame reflects your unresolved wounds and your highest potential. Every challenge and trigger is an invitation to expand your consciousness. Energetic activation. Shared energy elevates your vibration, opening higher chakras and increasing intuitive awareness. Kundalini energy flows more freely when both partners maintain alignment and presence. Unified vision. You begin to perceive life as a shared spiritual journey rather than isolated paths. Alignment with your twin flame enhances clarity of purpose, creativity, and vision. Deep inner transformation. Fear, ego patterns, and limiting beliefs dissolve more rapidly. Emotional, mental, and spiritual integration accelerates, preparing you to operate fully in 5D consciousness. Practical steps to sustain 5D living. Living fully in 5D requires intentionality and daily practice. 1. Conscious energy management. Observe the energy rising within your body and mind. Use grounding, breathwork, or energy circulation to maintain equilibrium. Avoid overstimulation by balancing quiet reflection with active engagement. 2. Heart-centered awareness. Make decisions from the heart rather than the ego. Cultivate empathy, compassion, and unconditional love in every interaction. Heart coherence practices, such as focusing on the heart center while breathing deeply, enhance vibrational alignment. 3. Meditation and mind expansion. Daily meditation supports the expansion of consciousness and attunement to higher dimensions. Visualize connecting with cosmic light, higher selves, or universal wisdom. Use affirmations that reinforce alignment with your higher purpose, such as, I am aligned with love, truth, and the highest vibration of my soul. 4. Presence in action. Living in 5D does not require isolation. Approach work, relationships, and responsibilities with full presence, mindfulness, and conscious choice. Let each action radiate your higher frequency. 5. Conscious co-creation. Visualize desired outcomes, guided by intuition, rather than desire or fear. Manifestation flows naturally when energy is aligned with purpose and higher consciousness. Use your twin flame partnership to co-create shared visions of growth, love, and service. Navigating challenges in 5D. Even in high-frequency living, challenges can arise. Emotional waves. Heightened sensitivity can lead to mood swings or overwhelm. Energetic misalignment. Differences in vibrational alignment between you and your twin flame may trigger friction. Human limitations. Daily responsibilities, physical needs, and social dynamics may contrast with your expanded awareness. Strategies to navigate challenges. Grounding practices. Regular connection with nature, physical activity, or mindful eating. Energetic boundaries. Visualize protection around your energy field while remaining open to love. Shadow integration. Continue to work on unresolved patterns, allowing growth rather than avoidance. Soul reflection. Journal insights, dreams, or intuitive messages to track your expansion. Remember, 5D living is a balance of spiritual alignment and practical embodiment. The role of conscious coexistence with your twin flame. In 5D consciousness, the twin flame relationship becomes a harmonious coexistence. Key elements include mutual respect. Each soul is free to grow while maintaining connection. Energetic synchronization. Practices like joint meditation, energy exchange, or shared intention setting deepen resonance. Non-attachment. Love exists without dependence or neediness. Shared vision. Co-create life paths that serve your higher purpose while honoring individuality. Through this coexistence, your connection transcends drama, desire, and ego, evolving into pure spiritual partnership. Advanced techniques. For 5D alignment. Chakra harmonization. Daily energy alignment exercises balance all 7 primary chakras. Visualize Kundalini energy moving fluidly, opening higher chakras to universal consciousness. Frequency tuning. Use sound, music, or chanting to raise vibrational frequency. Align your personal vibration with love, joy, and higher awareness. Visualization of unified energy. Visualize your twin flame energy merging with yours in harmony and light. Allow the shared energy to radiate outward, influencing your surroundings positively. Conscious intention setting. Align personal, relational, and spiritual goals with your highest purpose. Use affirmations and visualizations to reinforce alignment. The gift of living in 5D with your twin flame. Living fully in 5D offers profound rewards, expanded intuition and inner guidance, deepened soul connection and spiritual partnership, harmonious, compassionate, and creative interactions, manifestation aligned with love, purpose, and abundance, the ability to experience life as a continuous flow of sacred energy and unity. Your twin flame is no longer a trigger for drama. Kundalini energy is no longer a storm, and the world becomes a mirror of your highest vibrational reality. Practical daily practices for soul expansion. Morning alignment ritual. Begin each day with meditation, visualization, and intention setting. Energy checks and grounding. Pause throughout the day to ensure alignment, release excess energy, and connect with the earth. Shared meditation with twin flame. Spend time connecting energetically, visualizing harmony and exchanging love. Creative and service-oriented practices. Channel energy into art, work, or acts of service that expand consciousness and benefit others. Evening reflection. Review insights, synchronicities, and moments of alignment to reinforce learning and integration. Living fully in 5D with your twin flame is the culmination of awakening, embodiment, and love. It is where Kundalini energy flows freely, where soul expansion becomes natural, and where life is experienced as a continuous dance of consciousness, love, and synchronicity. Rise into your highest vibration. Anchor love and presence in every action. Merge your energy consciously with your twin flame. Your body is the temple. Your heart is the altar. Your life is a manifestation of divine consciousness. Live fully in 5D. Love fully in resonance. And expand as the infinite radiant soul you are. As your Kundalini energy flows in harmony in your twin flame connection resonates in alignment, a new stage emerges. It is the stage of mastery and service, where your awakening and love are no longer just for yourself, but become a beacon for others. This is where spiritual growth transforms into practical wisdom, where love becomes action, and where your energy creates ripple effects far beyond your own life. What it means to live in mastery. Mastery is not about control or superiority. It is about conscious alignment, the ability to navigate life with clarity, compassion, and presence, no matter the circumstances. Living in mastery means responding with awareness rather than reacting emotionally, holding your energy steady even in challenging situations, integrating Kundalini energy into every aspect of life, body, mind, heart, and spirit, leading by example through presence, integrity, and conscious action. Mastery is not a destination. It is a state of being cultivated through awareness, practice, and conscious intention. The role of twin flame energy in mastery. The twin flame connection accelerates growth and brings mirror reflections of your highest and lowest potentials. Through mastery, you learn to balance duality, acknowledge and integrate both light and shadow aspects of yourself, transcend emotional turbulence by observing without attachment, amplify love, transform intense attraction and passion into conscious, grounded love, radiate stability and presence even in moments of high energy or conflict, cultivate inner authority, recognize your sovereignty and personal power within the relationship, make decisions aligned with soul purpose rather than ego desire or societal expectation, support mutual growth, encourage your twin flame to embody their highest potential while maintaining your own alignment, co-create a balanced partnership where both souls thrive. In essence, mastery allows the twin flame connection to become a harmonious vehicle for spiritual evolution, rather than a source of drama or dependency. Service as a natural extension of awakening. Service is the outward expression of inner mastery. Once energy is stabilized and consciousness expanded, it naturally seeks positive impact, lifting others, sharing wisdom, and contributing to the collective. Ways to serve while holding your energy. Energetic support. Offer calm presence, guidance, or healing energy to those in need. Share practices like meditation, breathwork, or energy balancing. Teaching and mentorship. Share your experiences and insights in ways that empower others without imposing beliefs. Use storytelling, personal example, or gentle guidance to inspire growth. Community engagement. Contribute to groups, organizations, or movements aligned with consciousness and love. Support initiatives that foster healing, awareness, or social good. Everyday acts of kindness. Service does not require grandeur. Small acts of empathy, patience, and understanding ripple outward. Conscious interactions, whether at work, home, or in public, can uplift others energetically and emotionally. Service becomes a joyful extension of your energy, not a burden or obligation. Practical strategies for sustaining energy while serving. Serving others while maintaining high-frequency energy requires balance and conscious boundaries. Daily energy maintenance. Morning alignment, meditation, and grounding practices ensure your energy is stable before engaging with the world. Evening reflection and release allow excess energy to dissipate, preventing burnout. Energetic boundaries. Protect your energy from being drained by others' emotions or expectations. Visualize a protective, luminous shield that allows love and service to flow without depletion. Integration of shadow work. Regularly examine and release unconscious patterns or limiting beliefs. Shadow integration strengthens your ability to serve without projection or attachment. Mindful presence. Focus fully on the task or person in front of you. Allow your energy to flow naturally, avoiding overextension or multitasking in ways that dilute consciousness. Reciprocal exchange. Engage in service that honors mutual growth, support, and learning. Recognize that serving others also reinforces your own mastery and expansion. Through these practices, service becomes an extension of your awakening, a way to radiate love, wisdom, and higher frequency energy into the world. Embodied practices for daily mastery and service. Heart-centered meditation. Focus on the heart chakra, sending waves of love and compassion outward. Visualize energy expanding beyond yourself, touching those around you with calm, healing light. Energetic grounding and circulation. Practice grounding through feet, visualization, or connection with nature. Circulate Kundalini energy consciously through the chakras, keeping your system balanced and energized. Service journaling. Reflect on interactions, noting moments of conscious action and opportunities for growth. Record insights, synchronicities, and guidance for ongoing development. Conscious co-creation with twin flame. Set shared intentions aligned with service, love, and mutual growth. Co-create projects or experiences that benefit both yourselves and the broader community. Mindful living practices. Approach daily tasks, cooking, cleaning, work, conversations as sacred practices. Infuse them with awareness, presence, and intention. The ripple effect of mastery and service. When mastery and service are embodied, the effects extend far beyond your immediate environment. Your presence elevates the vibration of those around you. Conscious actions inspire others to awaken their own energy. Relationships, communities, and even professional environments benefit from your clarity, compassion, and grounded energy. Your twin flame connection becomes a lighthouse, guiding not just your own path but illuminating the journey for others. Challenges on the path of mastery and service. Even in alignment, challenges may arise. Emotional fatigue from others' projections or resistance. Over-identification with outcomes or attachment to recognition. Balancing service with personal growth and boundaries. To overcome these challenges, return to daily grounding and meditation. Reaffirm your personal energy sovereignty. Reflect on lessons rather than attachments to results. Maintain alignment with your highest purpose and the flow of universal consciousness. Challenges are not obstacles but opportunities for deeper mastery and wisdom. Living as a light in the world. This stage, your life becomes a living testament to awakening, love, and conscious evolution. Your actions radiate authenticity, presence, and love. Your twin flame connection exemplifies conscious partnership. Kundalini energy flows in harmony with life, work, and relationships. Every interaction, every choice, every breath becomes a reflection of higher consciousness. This is the ultimate expression of awakening, where spiritual growth, love, and service converge into a life of purpose, joy, and expansion. Mastery and service are the crown of spiritual evolution. They are where your Kundalini energy, twin flame connection, and awakened consciousness become tools of transformation, not just for yourself but for the world. Rise fully into your power. Anchor your energy. Serve consciously. Love consciously and expand with every breath. Your body is the temple. Your heart is the altar. Your life is the sacred vessel through which light, love, and wisdom flow. Become a light for others. Hold your twin flame energy with integrity and presence. And know that your awakening is not just personal. It is a gift to the collective, a ripple in the infinite ocean of consciousness. After the waves of awakening, the surge of Kundalini, and the deep mirroring of your twin flame connection, a profound transformation emerges. This is the stage of completion and integration where all the lessons, experiences, and energies coalesce into a harmonious, fully embodied state of being. Completion is not an endpoint but a continuous alignment, a state where your consciousness, energy, and life converge into flow, love, and mastery. Understanding integration. Integration is the process of absorbing and harmonizing all aspects of awakening. Your Kundalini energy flows freely, balanced between grounding and expansion. Your twin flame connection operates from love, clarity, and conscious resonance. Your consciousness exists predominantly in higher frequencies, living naturally in 5D awareness, yet fully participating in the physical world. Through integration, your inner world and outer reality become aligned, creating a life where every action, thought, and interaction reflects the highest vibration of your soul. Harmonizing Kundalini, twin flame, and daily life. The challenge of full integration lies in embodying energy without overextension or attachment. Kundalini flow. The rising energy is balanced with grounding practices. Mindful movement, meditation, energy release, and connection with nature. Your body becomes the temple of awakening, capable of holding higher frequencies without overwhelm. Twin flame resonance. The relationship operates on mutual growth, respect, and shared purpose. Communication, presence, and energy exchange are intentionally conscious, creating a deep, supportive bond rather than emotional dependency. 5D consciousness in action. Awareness is applied in everyday life, work, relationships, and personal pursuits. Decisions are guided by intuition, alignment with higher self, and universal flow rather than fear, attachment, or ego-driven motives. Integration turns your spiritual experiences into a lifestyle, where every moment is an opportunity to express love, presence, and higher consciousness. Daily practices for full alignment. To sustain integration, conscious daily practice is essential. 1. Morning alignment. Begin each day with meditation, breathwork, and visualization. Anchor Kundalini energy into your body while opening to higher consciousness. Set intentions aligned with love, clarity, and purpose. 2. Mindful action. Approach daily tasks with presence and intentionality. Infuse ordinary activities, cooking, cleaning, work, conversations with conscious awareness. Transform the mundane into sacred action. 3. Energy maintenance. Check in with your chakras and energy field regularly. Release any stagnant or excessive energy to prevent imbalance or overwhelm. Use grounding, nature connection, and mindful movement as anchors. 4. Twin flame practices. Meditate, share energy intentionally, and maintain clear, heart-centered communication. Reflect together on growth, alignment, and shared purpose. Respect individual space while nurturing the shared bond. 5. Evening reflection and release. Journal insights, synchronicities, and moments of alignment throughout the day. Release energy not needed for growth or harmony. Close the day with gratitude, affirming the lessons, love, and flow experienced. Deepening consciousness and soul alignment. As integration deepens, your awareness expands beyond personal experience. You recognize patterns and lessons in others without attachment or judgment. You naturally operate from compassion, insight, and presence. Synchronistic events increase as you align with universal flow. Your twin flame bond evolves into a soul-level partnership, co-creating experiences and growth in conscious harmony. Advanced techniques for deepening alignment include energy circulation practices. Maintain fluidity of Kundalini energy through breath, movement, and visualization. Higher self-connection. Meditate on guidance from your higher self and inner wisdom. Collective consciousness awareness. Expand empathy and energetic resonance to include community, nature, and humanity. Frequency tuning. Use sound, music, and vibration to maintain high-frequency alignment consistently. Integration is living consciously at all levels: body, mind, heart, and soul. Challenges during integration. Even at this stage, integration requires awareness and care. Energy overload. Intense awakening can temporarily overwhelm the body or mind. Ego resistance. Old patterns or fears may surface unexpectedly. Human responsibilities. Physical and social demands can create friction with high-frequency living. To navigate challenges, ground energy through physical connection and mindful routines. Return to meditation, breathwork, and heart-centered practices. Observe without attachment, allowing growth rather than struggle. Align choices with higher purpose and universal flow rather than reaction or habit. Challenges become opportunities for deeper mastery, patience, and integration. Living as a fully integrated being. Full integration transforms your life in tangible ways. Radiant presence. Your energy influences others positively, inspiring love, awareness, and consciousness. Harmonious relationships. Interactions are guided by presence, empathy, and mutual growth rather than attachment or fear. Flow and synchronicity. Life unfolds effortlessly. Opportunities align naturally, and manifestation flows in harmony with purpose. Embodied wisdom. Spiritual insight is not abstract but fully applied to daily decisions, actions, and relationships. Service through being. Your energy naturally uplifts others without forcing, preaching, or overextension. You become a living bridge between higher consciousness and human experience, showing by example how to navigate life with love, clarity, and alignment. The ultimate gift of completion and integration. Completion is the realization that spiritual awakening is not separate from human life. Kundalini energy becomes a stable source of vitality, creativity, and insight. Twin flame connection is a co-creative, conscious partnership. Higher consciousness guides daily action, purpose, and flow. Your life becomes a temple of love, awareness, and presence, radiating light and consciousness into the world. At this stage, you understand that spiritual awakening is not an escape. It is a deep engagement with life. Love is not dependent. It is conscious, expansive, and universal. Mastery is not control. It is alignment, balance, and conscious presence. You have arrived at the harmony of being fully human and fully awakened simultaneously. Completion and integration are the culmination of your Kundalini awakening and twin flame journey. They are where every lesson, challenge, and experience converges into flow, love, clarity, and conscious presence. Anchor your energy. Embody your love. Live fully in alignment with your soul, your twin flame, and the universe. Your body is the temple. Your heart is the altar. Your life is the sacred space where Kundalini, twin flame energy, and higher consciousness converge. Rise into full integration. Love fully. Serve consciously. And live as the radiant, awakened, fully embodied being you were always meant to be.